Baltimore County Police say this has been an active investigation since 10-year-old Aliea Brown went missing, but they say they have now reached a point in their investigation where they're asking the public for any information leading to her whereabouts. They say at this point they don't believe that the child is in danger, but they do know that she was not abducted by a stranger.
Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Steph if you're new here, and as always, we thank you guys for tuning in. Now, today's episode was highly recommended because a lot of you found my video due to recent headlines. So let's get back into this case, revisit it, and discuss the disappearance of 10-year-old Aliea Brown. Now, 7 years ago, I covered the disappearance of 10-year-old Aliea Brown, and at the time, she was only 10 years old. Like so many missing child cases that I cover, I always pray for a reunion or some good news for the families, because who wants to not know where their loved one is? But unfortunately, time has just went on. 7 whole years of my original videos of discussing Aliea Brown. Now, at the time, she was 10. And time has surely moved on, and she would be about 17 years old right now. And somehow, some way, we are still stuck with more questions than answers. Now, today's story, we will be revisiting it, discussing everything that has happened since she disappeared, why her mother's name has suddenly resurfaced in the headlines, and separating verified facts from internet speculation. This is the story of Aliea Brown. Let's do a quick refresher. For those of you who weren't around when I first covered this case, let's go back. On May 25th, 2019, 10-year-old Aliea Brown disappeared from Ricestown, Maryland. Unlike many missing children cases, investigators did not believe this was a stranger abduction.
We don't have any evidence right now that showed that this was some type of stranger abduction, but we do have information there was a white SUV that was seen in the area just before she was reported missing.
From very early in the investigation, police indicated Aliea may have been with her non-custodial parent. But despite that statement, no criminal charges have ever been against anyone, not even her mother, FYI. And they have not been announced publicly. There has not been any public arrest, no resolution, just years of waiting. Before Aliea disappeared, one reason this case has always stood out is because there had already been a complicated custody regarding Aliea before she vanished. Years earlier, Alea's mother, Alicia Brown, pleaded guilty to child neglect. Now you're probably wondering, now what did she do? Well, authorities said Alicia left her child outside the Maryland Live casino here. It's like in Anne Arundel County, for hours at hand, child. And so she was in the casino playing, gambling, and her daughter, Aliea Brown, was in the car. This case has always had a lengthy custody battle, and according to Alea's father, Darrell Williams, he fought years to obtain custody. He has publicly stated that shortly the court had awarded him custody, but then Aliea disappeared. Those facts are part of the public record that you can go check for yourself in many different articles, which I always list down below. But what happened after that remains a mystery regarding Aliea. It's been 7 whole years of missing your child, not knowing where they are, not knowing if they're okay, birthdays passing, holidays, schools, and now your child is nearly an adult. Cases like this make you realize how time can just freeze, but time can also continue to move ahead. Because I look back at those 2 videos that I did of Aliea Brown, I'm like, oh my gosh, how was that 7 years ago? Time. But the most heartbreaking thing about a missing child is a parent or parents will continue to miss their loved one. Now, meanwhile, investigators have continued to list Aliea. Now, why are people talking about this case? Well, recently, many people have started hearing Alea's name again, but it wasn't because of a major break in the case. I really, really wish it was. It was because her mother, Alicia Brown, suddenly became a part of a very public story that touched our social media. Married to longtime radio personality Big Tigger. I'm sure you watched him all over BET. I mean, I grew up on him, okay? Now, recent allegations involving their marriage has blown up, okay? Alicia shared to her social media platform videos and photos of what she shows injuries and accusing Big Tigger of this abuse. This is all alleged. That ain't none of my business, okay? Don't come after me. Big Tigger has publicly denied the allegations. Those matters are separate from the disappearance of Aliea Brown. But you're probably wondering, well, what does that have to do with Aliea Brown? Well, people started to realize who she was, and they started to make certain comments like, wait, she looks familiar. Hold on, isn't that the mother of the missing little girl that disappeared from Maryland? And that's how a 7-year case of her daughter has come back into the public conversation. Crazy, right? Now, one thing I try to do on this channel is separate what we know from what people assume. I never try to assume on any case unless the facts say what it is, right? And here's what we know. Police have reportedly stated that Aliea may be with her mother. They have not publicly charged Alicia Brown with kidnapping, custodial interference. I don't know why that word was about to tongue tie me. But they also have not announced that Aliea has been located. They have not publicly named anyone as a suspect. Everything beyond those facts becomes speculation, and speculation can sometimes make it harder for the truth to come forward. Now, Aliea Brown's father has done his due diligence of doing interviews and reporting and talking about his missing daughter, as he should. He has consistently said he believes Alicia knows where Aliea is. Those are his belief and his allegations. Of course, nothing has been confirmed by investigators, but we have to say that because yeah, we don't need nobody coming after us, okay? But regardless of different opinions, one thing is undeniable. A father has spent 7 years looking for his daughter, and he deserves to know where his daughter is. That's a point blank period. That's not no speculation, that's not no assumption. He deserves to know where his baby is. My thoughts is, I've always been bothered by abduction cases, especially if it's like family. They rarely receive the same proper media attention into the conversation of like stranger kidnappings. And it may be because people assume that the child is safe because they're maybe with the other parent or another family member. But regardless of that, a child being taken in violation of a custody order can still mean a parent did something illegal regardless, right? If the courts made a decision, you're going against the legal decision, the law. Missing is still missing, okay? 7 years later, Aliea Brown should be preparing for adulthood almost, right? 17, going on 18, right? Thinking about graduation, thinking about college, a driver's license. Instead, she is still listed as one of Maryland's missing children. If you recognize Aliea or know anything about her disappearance, you're always enlightened to call Baltimore County Police Department or the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children. Someone knows something. I do wholeheartedly, I've always believed that, and maybe 7 years is enough and we'll get the answers that we shall seek, right? I think that 7 years is a long time, and I'm praying that her family, especially her dad, you know, he deserves to know where she is. It's truly heartbreaking to know that someone could have a missing child and not even talk about their missing child, you know. And I'm glad a lot of people started to have that conversation when Alicia Brown came onto the platform and said, wait, hold on, something's fishy here. Where your daughter at? Like, where your daughter? Like, somebody knows something. But I try not to get into the, like I said, the assumptions and da-da-da-da. The facts are the facts. And one day I'm praying, as always, like I do all my cases that I touch on, report on, is they turn up safe. They're reunited with their family. as they're rightfully so. Like, I don't know. As a mom, I don't think I could ever live my life and not know where my child is, especially if someone is painting a picture and saying that I took my child. Bitch, I'm gonna be looking for my child too. But I thank you guys for joining me. Thank you for wanting me to bring back Aliea Brown's case, because like I said, I touched on her story 7 years ago. I cannot believe 7 whole years have flown by. And I always try to do this in a respectful, fact-based conversation about unresolved cases. So I'm always praying for the families, friends that knew Aliea Brown, and I'm hoping new information turns up. And hopefully this has set the tone for something new to turn up, because someone knows something, I'm telling you. As always, like I said, we thank you for tuning in, and I'll see you in the next video, guys. Bye, guys.